Well, the Olievenhoutbosch, the community in Centurion, this in Pretoria, have been left shocked by a grisly discovery. 3 bodies have been found in shallow graves, this in one yard.
Well, the community believes the people were buried alive. Let's take you now to ETV News and Sport reporter Pule Lishriti. He is trying to get some clarity on what's been happening there. And Pule, this sounds like a scene out of a horror movie, really. I mean, from the description and the suspicion that these people may have been buried alive. What have we been able to establish at this point?
Well, a very good afternoon to us. And more than just a horror movie, this is something that might torment some of these residents who have been residing within this area here. But I'm going to tell you what we've been told by the community leaders here. So there's an old man who's actually owning this house here. He was in a relationship with a lady from this community. We are told then that this lady got into another relationship with a man from this particular community. They were then employed and have him killed and buried in his own yard. The son who saw this with his naked eyes was then actually also killed in the name of trying to hide evidence. But the boyfriend as well then started going around the community spreading the message of, look, if I get murdered, I could be next. What I've witnessed is just gruesome. He was then also killed last year. But let me tell you something of the time frame of these discoveries. We're told these bodies have been here for about 3 years. And only now this has come to light where community members are quite outraged by this particular incident.
Now, how were the bodies discovered, Pule, according to what you know?
Well, what we're told is that there's a man who I'm going to speak to right now who actually used to live here with the grandfather as well. He would then now speak to the community leaders to say something is going on in this house. They then went inside, tried to see what was it. If you go inside and you just try to feel, you can see that possible human bones there just in this yard, which has now been cordoned off with tape by the police to declare it a crime scene. But it was quite, sad scenes that we're witnessing in the morning. And we're just going to talk to him right now, who joins us now to explain more about his role in the story as well. Thanks for joining us on ENCA. You used to live no baba la ekhaya. Ufila kanjani uthe bohambile wafika la bathi baba akekho?
Kuthe 2017 bendihambile ndimgqibele mhla ka 18 December 2017 ndimfumana engakwalulama ehleli ndamthatha ndeza naye la endlini njengoba umuntu endivele endihlala naye exesheni elininzi. Mina ndithe usuka kwami la ndasuka ubuya kwami January ndafika sokusithwa umdala kasekho 2018 January. Ndisiva ngomakhi bami ukuthi umdala kasekho ndangena apha ndabuza ukuthi kanti utata uChangisa uyephi ngoba mina mhla ka 18 December ndimfumana engcolile ndaninika yena apha uChangisa. Niphinde futhi namlahla ngoba lo muntu lo ndihlale naye from 2009 namhlanje nina sengumuntu osehamba ehlala kanjani. Bathi hayi uphumile apha, hayi khululeka uphumile uselokhu nami ndabanga ndiyabethusela ndingumuntu ofuna ubabetha yabona. Bathi hayi use Alexander ukuphi use Idorina uyajika mani khululeka. Hayi nami ndethuse lapho ndaphelela lapho ndithusele khona ndaphuma ndaya komakhi nithini bathi hayi ikomiti ke yadibana apha ifuna yena uChangisa uMike bokusithwa nguMike ke igama lakhe linye benomtshana wakhe ebehlala ethetha ngayo kume besithi umtshana kuthiwa nguMandla. So ugule kakhulu esandleni zami. Hayi abantwana bami bazele lapha babini. Ugule kakhulu ezandleni zami lo tata. Namhlanje kuthiwa akasekho. So ndiyethukile ekseni abantu bendibiza besithi hey umbocheck kuthiwa utata uyafumaneka ngokupha. Mina abantu bathi use Alex.
Thank you very much. I'm just in the name of time trying to wrap up the story there, but just to summarize what he's saying is that, this is a man who is quite known in this community. Community members have several meetings to try and find out where would he have disappeared to. He had a fond relationship with him, but as the story develops, we try to find out as to when last did he see him then, because he also mentions quite some things to say that there was quite a lot of eyebrows raised as to what would have happened to his disappearance. But just quickly, the police have also confirmed that 4 suspects have been apprehended in connection to the burials that have taken place here illegally, and they've also committed to responding further as to the detailing of the story as it unfolds throughout the day. Back to you, Dumelo, in studio.
Well, thank you so much, Bule Lishwiti, for that. Quite horrendous indeed.
It's convoluted, it's confusing, but we will get more clarity when Bule actually unpacks what exactly happened there. And that neighbor there talking about one person in particular that he knows, that he says he last saw in December 2017 and was told when, upon inquiring later on, that that particular man had allegedly moved elsewhere, Alexandra Township or something like that, but only to find out today that actually that person is one of those people that may have been in that place.
Absolutely. So clarity from the police there quite needed.